Oh, sorry. Your voice broke, so I couldn't pick that up. Yeah, so me and Hardy, we've been fixing the state management issues, and then we pushed some code and we found a bunch of errors. And I think yesterday we were able to fix everything and then push it. We'll do like a final test today to make sure that nothing is broken, but yeah, it should be good, I guess. If there's any other error, then we'll try to fix it by the end of the day.
Okay, so next, Pablo.
All right, good morning, guys. Happy Friday. A few updates. Kyle from the utility company is wanting to connect us with Capital One Ventures. Avi, if you want, I can do the follow-up to that correspondence
Yes,
to
please.
kind of carry that ahead. Still no decision from Next Air, like the actual utility that Kyle works for, but still a positive sign that he's banging on the table for us. The goal is to I'm going to do a follow up today to also, I think I did already this week, but I'm going to do another follow up today to kind of carry that forward in terms of having them leverage the platform as a customer. I know that was a next step. So, the other thing, there was also, I think Terry had made an introduction to another VC. So just friendly reminder to follow up on that one. I don't think I'm privy to that message, so I can't follow up, but I know that's outstanding. Um, we have a demo with Sachi later on today, so looking forward to getting that across. Um, we also have um, an RFP from a current client of ours, ERG, Emerald Research Group, that is really marketing focused. Sabode, we met with him earlier this week. We got some really good feedback that obviously we should ingest for road mapping, particular kind of like something that Avi has mentioned several times, which is having more visibility and control over the respondent population that is in the experiment. Um, and so we have the RFP. I'm going to look into it. Sabode, I don't want you to do anything regarding that yet. I also want to understand, well, what is this RFP for? Like, what's the deal? How much money or revenue is this for, etc. I didn't see that in my first pass, so let me get some more context around that and go from there. Uh, I also have some outstanding questions on the product channel. Uh, and this one is for another opportunity with the worldbank.org. What I can do, Sabode and Avi, is I do like a Google Doc and attempt to answer these questions, but they tend to be a little bit more technical in nature. So would love to get your pass as well. If we can get a response by today, I think that would be great. Um, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more, but those are the big things that I want to focus on top of adding more to the pipeline.
Nice job, Pablo. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that person today. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you, Pablo, for sharing your updates. So next will be Subot.
Uh, so we have pushed the updated code in the dev. So now we use the Databricks endpoint for all the parts in the backend survey. It is it has reduced the time by almost half. So surveys used to be around. So the total time of the experiments we're looking were 18, 19 minutes. The one we ran from front end, it took around 11 minutes. And then we looked into the time it took the Python part and the R code part. R code had almost 6 minutes out of that 11 minutes. So we met with Tatvik and she basically told us that it's the LLM calls that takes bunch of time, more than 50-60% even in that 6 minutes. So she's up changing those with the new Databricks endpoint. So with that, if that comes down to another half, then we may have around 7 to 8 minute experiments runtime in general, even for those 8 attributes configuration end to end. And then it won't happen today, but then by Monday, I'll also push the changes for the latent variable part accordingly and enable that as well. So that is that. Yeah, and then from Tuesday onwards, I'll start making the concept test part things one day at a time.
Subodh, you're on fire. That's huge. Nice work. That's a lot of progress.
I mean,
Tatvik?
I'm still using only. Let me see how much I have put. I think I have put 100 queries per second as a starting, and times have come down. We will see. We'll push it to 200 and then see if it still improves. And then at some point we'll put a break. I put it around 100 because I was testing 64, 128. Even though they say that we have 1,000 query per second, I did notice 128 throws some error, and then eventually when you rerun the error, it comes down to same total time with either running 64, 70 threads or 120. So I put it at 100, and I do see in few cases I do get in the first pass, like out of 500-600 calls, 10 or 20 errors, and then they get done in the second pass.
Wow.
So we'll see.
Wow. That's huge. So is it fair to say that if we have, you know, whatever, 7-8 minute experiment with 8 attributes, that if we put together a 2x2, we could get it done in like 30
No,
seconds?
very good. 30 seconds, I'll have to run and see, but should be very fast, yeah.
Very fast, right? That's amazing. That's amazing. And then if our only limitation is how fat of a pipe Databricks gives us, they'll give us whatever we want. You know, we can. Their claim is that, you know, they can do, you know, 50,000. What's it called? RPMs. But I haven't seen 100 work. So, and not everything is parallelizable. That's great. That's amazing, Subodh. Very nice.
Tatvik, you want to share your updates?
Sure. Hi everyone, happy Friday. So right now I'm also working on trying to make the API close through Databricks. I ran the whole thing from top to bottom. It works, and it took me on the local machine like 2 minutes to run the whole thing. Usually it's 7-8 minutes. So that's that. But I just because I wanted just to see the results, I hard coded everything. So I need to work on that. And also the outputs are a little off. Sometimes it returns paragraphs and doesn't follow the structure that I've given. So I'll fix that. But other than that, it works. That's for today. Before that, there was a little issue in the market share tab. One of the graphs was not showing. It had nothing to do with calculations or anything. It was because the product name said Mercedes Benz and it was using a dash. And somewhere in the calculations, this dash disappeared. So there was a mismatch there. So I fixed that also. That's all on my side.
Thank you, Tatik. Next, Deepika, can you hear us?
Good morning. Yeah, I can hear you. So I can show the demo finally today. I'm done with almost everything in concept results UI. I just need to do some testing with the different data and probably change some colors according to theme. So that's all from my side.
Thank you, Deepika. Next, Nihar, you want to share your updates?
Sure. Avi, regarding the UI problem that you're facing, I've created a PR for that. I've shared the link in the group, waiting for review on Subodh Mardi, or who is taking the charge of Holodeck. Once that review is completed. On the other side, just running experiments on the back end and trying to understand what are error failings, adjusting the timeout or the rear bar at the holodeck side, and then trying to see if every experiment's running or not. Right now, there's one certain experiment that is always failing, and that error is coming on a human baseline flow. So I'm trying to do the co-working here with the Marty and trying to see if we can resolve the error for that thing. Apart from that, added few code bases on the ROABM side, on the AWS side, just to make sure that the timer is updated for every API calls. And then we are getting all the data on the JSON side of things formulated on the AI agent chat. So the AI chat is working now, guys. So if everyone can just test it simultaneously right now, that would help us to understand if the concurrency that we updated on the subscription plan is working or not. So that would be a lot helpful. So while this is going on, I would love to everyone to the experiments that you just ran before, open a chat, AI chat, and then see if it's working for you. There's a lot to be done on the UI side, but at least we want to see that the AI chat works. That's my update.
Okay, I have a question here. The issue with the experiments status that's not updating when it's finished, was it the fix only from the front end or from the back end as well?
The front end, because it was so you need to have a local state update that needs to be created just to know that it is asynchronously updating. If an experiment from the back end is completed, the front end updates and it shows the UI. So you can check the PR link that I've shared in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
this. Yeah.
You mean like using WebSocket, right? Real-time update.
Yeah, not uh, basic time update. It's just like a asynchronous handle where it kind of tells you that event source is kind of like a call, which tells me that at the back end, if an event is triggered, if it's a started, finished, or crashed, the UI automatically updates and tell you the exact response.
Okay, I don't
It's
think
just the
that will
events
work.
coming from back end. Yeah.
I'm not sure we can merge that PR, but let's see, we'll check.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your update.
Wait,
So
I merged the current one, 840, which you put, but then it will be the same thing. It's
No,
building.
but I checked on my side. It worked for me on locally also, and the Vercel link that I created. So let you guys check it on your own side. If the logic is not according to what you need, we can update
It
the logic if
okay.
that's
It
it.
failed on EC2. Didn't go through.
EC2.
Yeah,
The holodeck is on Vercel. We are not on EC2.
not on EC2. Okay, let's see.
We
Even
we
on
moved from
but it's
uh,
saying it also failed. It's saying Git author Nihar Shah must have access to the project on Vercel to create deployment.
give me a second. Um, Let me share the screen. And so this is the deployment, right? So know which one you're saying. I have a ready thing here that is working.
Let me share my screen. Or if you just clicked on holodeck in GitHub, you will see the same thing. So you see,
Nothing. Oh, okay.
if you see here, it's saying failed for Vercel.
I might have to log in again. Okay. Maybe I don't know what's happening here, but let's just try to.
And also, I think remove the GCP part. I think there are some files, and it's going to the GCP build as well.
This some okay.
See, let me just click. You see, this is the GCP one.
Oh, yeah. This is GCP one. Okay.
So maybe if
I thought
it's on Vercel, then we remove these two, right? EC2
yeah. If
and
we have moved to Vercel, so we need to remove these two
mm,
on the YML action side.
yeah.
Yeah. So right now I think so. There's some problem because the Vercel is asking me to authenticate again, but like I just created the deployment again. So
Mm,
manually on the Vercel. So if it builds, let me know. If it not, then we'll see.
okay.
Okay, last one, it's me, I think. So this week, yeah, we worked on state management in the front end. We finished. There's no error today. I could fix the issue with the data we are to the backend. There was an issue with the dates mismatching uh, data fields, so those are fixed. Uh, just need to check one final time, and also I think we should check big concept testing as well, because there is a shared component with the concept testing. It might affect the concept testing. Other than that, we are good. It's done. Uh, yeah, that's my update. So, is there any demo?
I can show demo of the concept results. Yeah. Um, okay, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
We see the Discord, I
See.
think.
Huh?
Yeah, we see it now.
You see it?
Huh?
We
So
do
this,
see it now.
so this is for like with the image and description. I'll change some colors and fix the map for different countries and states. I still need to like check this to section with different data and move this after this section, because we don't have the image for the second type. So user may not upload the image. That's why I moved it down. And I've also fixed this. You can ignore the colors for now. Like I'll just put random colors. So right now what I've done is for the highest percentage or counts, it will be like darker color, and then it will be like it will reduce to the less numbers. And then this is the population. It's same for the graphs. I mean pie charts. And finally I've fixed this thing. I'm not sure if it looks good, like if the one gets open and the other gets closed. So if you select the pie chart, it will show you in pie chart. And you
Oh,
can
that's
change
smooth. I
the,
like that. What library is that? Did you make that yourself?
I'll change it to I think it's Nevo. Let me
That's
check.
nice.
Yeah, Nevo. Yeah. So that's that. Same for others, and I didn't do much for this one. It's just a circle and percentage. I could show like if it's positive, negative, something like that, if I know that what considered positive and what considered negative, an average or something like that.
Are these questions
Right now, it's dummy
Likert?
data. Like
Sorry?
right now, it's coming from the dummy data. I've just created a JSON with all the
Oh, I see.
questions and yeah, because I
But
don't have the backend. That's why.
got it. So the data that's going to come to you, I believe it's going to be on a Likert scale, Likert. Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
did. Okay, so let me just show you for the other type. Where is the IG? Okay, so now like this will stay same,
Hmm.
but since we don't have image, we can show it like this, like just the description and then it come like this. And for the selected state, it will just show and highlight in the map. And the rest of the things are same. I mean, it's just the dummy data for now. So um, and for A/B testing, pressure. Okay. So this is I think I've showed you before. So it will show like variant A score, B score, and then which one is good, and the images will be like this.
wait, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Would you be able to put the variant A score and B score kind of above of it or closer to variant A and variant B?
Um, like here inside.
I don't know, just because like now I look at variant A score and it's like right in between A and B. So just try to put the pictures closer to the scores, just visually.
Well, I think we should keep the UI consistent for all the types. So this is how we have done for the other types. So
Well, this
like
is
use get confused. I mean, we can't just move the score right next to the image and this score right next to the image. It won't look good, and it doesn't also make sense if that's what you are trying to say.
um, and then you know, as far as like the colors and consistencies, like variant A score is yellow, variant B score is green. Like I would assume that green is better than yellow, so I'm not sure where the colors go. And then the which variant which is better, variant A, if you could also somehow like highlight the image of variant A somehow, maybe put a border around it, something subtle, because we want the responses to be visual. But this is great. This is really good.
Colors I already told you. Like I'll change. It's just the random colors I put right now. So this is it. This is like same as the first two type because the data will be same for all the three types.
Could I ask that we default everything to open instead of closed? We want to, as a principle, let's try to minimize the number of clicks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we can do that. And so it will look like this, like top 2, top 3, top 4, and for A and B counts are shown like this, like next to each other.
And for this also, for the Likert scales, which is effectively what you're showing here, the
What's
Likert, Likert. I mean, do whatever Subodh says, but as a principle, there's this idea of kind of good minus bad, as like a heuristic. Like, so sometimes you hear something called NPS, Net Promoter Score, and it's the people who strongly agree minus the people who strongly disagree. if there's some way to represent that as like the kind of the net sentiment,
That's
that
the net sentiment score. It's down below. She showed it.
oh, got it. Should we put those all together, like the net sentiment and the graph all be bundled?
But then the
I
net sentiment score is per statement basis. Because we don't know what statements to combine on our own.
Well, I'm saying for this statement, right, this product would serve a real problem. We have the graph and then we have the net sentiment. Should those all be
Oh
together?
yeah, maybe we can put it. Then people have to look less, like scroll down
Yeah,
less.
but they don't have to scroll down and click on
Hmm.
net sentiment again. Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I
so
thought, but I thought we can discuss and then I can change.
okay, yeah, that's a nice option.
This is really good.
I mean, it's down there. It's the same data,
Hmm.
not same data, like same statement, but I'm showing it down there because like it was like that before, that the statement responses and then net sentiments.
Well, and then like if you scroll up, right, like let's like we can make this super visual, right? So like hold on, slow down. So variant A, variant B, instead of looking at the numbers, right? Like see if we could highlight somehow the variant that has the higher score. And then the score, the 3.8, the 3.5, the da 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 da, whatever that is, that score, the kind of quality score, instead of the quality being the average sentiment, again, check with Subod, but the one that's highlighted should probably be the variant with the highest net sentiment. Maybe. But this is great though. I love this.
So I'll try to put this together, like with the
Mm-hmm.
data with the net sentiment. Okay, that's all. Any other feedbacks?
Where will it go, Deepika? The NPS? Will it be like in the ribbon in the gray area, or will it be like another graph, half and half?
Yeah, we can show it like that. Like one side it's like agree, disagree, and one side it's sentiment. So
Okay,
they
so
can
one
see.
side, okay. See if it fits, then I leave it up to you.
Thank you, Deepika. Nice demo.
Yeah, really, really
Anyone
amazing.
else have any
Really, really good.
Stop sharing now.
Yep.
Anyone else have any demo?
I can give a quick demo if people care about the CI/CD process. Let me see if I can do this here. So if we go to the Colossus repo, so the way this works, I'll plug this into Holodeck, or maybe I'd actually like someone else to plug this into Holodeck and the UI. But let's say you want to change something. Let's say, hold on, let's